let's say you get a crack in your windshield and you're like really upset, like, oh no, my windshield's ruined, I can hardly see out of the thing. How am I supposed to drive? But at the time, you don't have enough money to fix it. So you just drive with it. In a month or so, someone's gonna ask you, what happened to your windshield? And you're just gonna be like, what do you mean? Because your brain has already discounted for it. This is what you call a discounting mechanism. It discounts things for survival, following us to be prepared for new experiences and the danger that might lurk behind them. Wouldn't it just be awesome if we could just simply reset our brains to not perceive the absolute worst all the time? It seems like a design flaw in the brain where the setting is always dangerous instead of joyful. If we see every oppression we face with more negativity, a negative simply added to another negative is still negative. Why don't we combat our issue with positivity? To be able to create this inner joy within you must come to peace with the person in the mirror. When you approach your mirror every morning, what do you see? Do you see someone who's ready to conquer the world, or do you stand there picking at all your flaws? Honestly, I can stand here and just list all the horrible things that have happened over the course of a couple of years. Or I can help you combat it with optimism. One of the biggest things I do to stay positive is having an open perspective. Think about whatever you've been through. I don't want you to change anything about the situation. I would like you to learn from it. Coming into high school, I learned that I need to have a new perspective of how I viewed things. I volunteer at a church where I lead a group of kids at Sunday school. Amongst this group of sweet, adorable children, there's this sweet little girl who is cognitively late in learning. My new perspective allowed me to look at things different and help me help her. We all have difficulties in life, but that sweet girl had way more than I do at this point. Difficulties are comparative. I think mine are big, but look around you and you'll find that there are millions of people in front who are your problem is the size of a mole. How are these people dealing with it? Optimism and positive thinking that one day it will be all right. This new perspective in life allows me to be happy by adding value in someone else's life. Who doesn't like stuff? We all love stuff. New gifts, gadgets, clothes, you name it. We yearn for new things. And all the time in thinking that I would be so happy once I get this, you get that stuff of your dream, you'll feel happy for a day max. And poof, the excitement, contempt is gone. And you start looking for new things to acquire. No amount of product placement in this sense could make a person happy for eternity. If you have a tough time, retail therapy can make you happy. We face life problems. We aren't robots. And we need to learn that pain doesn't equal bad. Pain equal to learning as well. Pain comes before happiness. You value that joy that comes after the pain. I think it teaches us that you don't have to be okay all the time because the world isn't at all perfect. But it doesn't make it any less beautiful. As cliche as it may sound, you have survived 100% of your bad days so far. Haven't you? I would like you to continue to think about all your horrible days, and I want you to slip on a new lens or perspective on it. Mistakes and bad days from now on should look like a learning opportunity and a source of inspiration and happiness to hold in your soul from today and I hope forever. Thank you.